Hong Kong, a name that conjures images of dazzling lights, soaring towers, and a city that pulses with energy long after midnight. Here, the day never truly ends. It simply transforms as the sun dips below the horizon and the city's neon heart begins to beat. This is a city that never sleeps, its skyline a breathtaking spectacle of steel and glass, each building a testament to ambition and innovation. The city glows, a living mosaic of light and shadow, reflecting dreams both realized and still in the making. In Mongkok, neon signs paint the night in electric colors, pinks, blues, and greens that flicker and dance above the crowds. The air is thick with the scent of sizzling street food, sweet incense, and the distant hum of conversation. Here, every sense is awakened, every moment alive with possibility. This is the Hong Kong of movies and dreams, a vertical forest of ambition, where skyscrapers reach for the clouds and narrow alleys hide secrets waiting to be discovered. The city feels cinematic, as if every street could be the setting for a new story. The streets pulse with life, people moving in every direction, deals happening in the blink of an eye, stories unfolding at every corner. Each face in the crowd carries its own hopes, struggles, and dreams, woven together in the city's endless rhythm. In Central, you feel the heartbeat of global finance. Glass towers house the world's ambitions, and every step echoes with the urgency of business. The pace is relentless, the stakes high, and the rewards even higher. Yet just a few stops away, you're lost in bustling markets, where the city's soul is served up in a single bite. Here, flavors collide, sweet, spicy, savory, each dish telling a story of heritage and innovation, of old traditions meeting new tastes. The Star Ferry glides across Victoria Harbour, its gentle journey connecting the island's glamour to Kowloon's grit. On board, locals and tourists alike share a moment of calm, watching the city's lights shimmer on the water, bridging worlds in a matter of minutes. Every corner reveals a new sight, a new sound, a new flavor. From the clang of the tram to the laughter in a tea house, the city is a symphony of experiences, each neighborhood offering its own unique rhythm and character. It's a city of immense wealth. Luxury cars glide past designer boutiques, and rooftop bars offer views that seem to touch the stars. Here, fortunes are made and spent in the blink of an eye, and the city's glamour is on full display. But every dazzling light casts a shadow. For every street that sparkles, there's an alleyway where stories go untold, where the city's struggles and secrets linger just out of sight. The story sold to the world is just one chapter, a glossy postcard of perfection. But beneath the surface, there's a deeper narrative, one that's rarely captured in tourist snapshots or glossy billboards. The real energy comes from the people who keep the city running, the cooks who work through the night, the drivers who navigate crowded streets, the cleaners who prepare the city for a new day. Their efforts are the invisible threads that hold Hong Kong together. Where do they go when the city finally exhales? In the quiet hours before dawn, they find moments of rest, sharing stories over simple meals, recharging before the city awakens once more. That's the story hidden just beyond the perfect vacation photo. The real Hong Kong, alive in its people, its contrasts, and its endless neon dream. Look closer. Hong Kong is really two cities. There's the world of expats and billionaires, champagne brunches and infinity pools. Then there's the real Hong Kong relentless pressure, tiny apartments and a daily grind that never ends. For every penthouse, thousands live in cramped rooms, working long hours just to get by. The contrast is stark. Rolls Royces on one street, elderly women pushing carts on the next. These women are the invisible engine of the city's recycling economy. Their struggle is the foundation of Hong Kong's prosperity. The city's vibrancy is born from necessity, not luxury. People work long hours because they have to, live in crowded spaces because there's no choice. Hong Kong's famous efficiency is survival under pressure. Let's talk about what home really means in Hong Kong, a city famous for its dazzling skyline and relentless energy, but also for its hidden struggles. For many residents, home isn't a sanctuary, it's a box, a cage, four walls that barely contain a life, coffin homes and subdivided flats. Entire lives squeezed into spaces no bigger than a parking spot, sometimes even smaller. Here, every inch is precious, and every possession is stacked, hung, or tucked away. Your bed isn't just for sleeping, it's your table, your living room, your office, and sometimes even your kitchen. There's no separation between rest and routine. The bathroom is shared with strangers. Privacy is a distant dream, and the constant noise from neighbors seeps through thin walls day and night. This is daily life for hundreds of thousands. Elderly people living alone, single parents raising children, low-wage workers, and entire families crammed into a single room. The psychological toll is immense. There's no quiet, no escape, and often, no sense of dignity. The stress and anxiety of living in such tight quarters can be overwhelming. Yet, rent for these tiny spaces can swallow up half, or even more, of a worker's monthly salary, leaving little for food, healthcare, or savings. People work grueling hours, sometimes holding multiple jobs, just to afford a space that offers no comfort, no privacy, and little hope for a better future. It's a vicious cycle, trapped by a system where a safe, comfortable home is a luxury reserved for the few, not a right for all. This is the brutal architecture of inequality, hidden in the city's shadows, where the struggle for space defines daily existence. The gleaming towers rise ever higher, symbols of wealth and progress, but in their shadow, countless people remain boxed in, invisible to the world outside. This is the real cost of Hong Kong's ambition, a city of dreams, but also of cages, where the price of progress is paid by those who can least afford it. That iconic skyline, it's built on human capital. Work culture here is intense. 50-60 hours a week is normal. Overtime is expected, often unpaid. For most, it's a burden that steals time from family and self. The relentless pace isn't just in finance. It's everywhere. Cooks, shopkeepers, security guards. There's a phrase, da gung zai, little working person, a cog in a massive machine. The wealth gap is a canyon. The city's riches flow upward while many struggle to survive. Upward mobility is slipping away for those not born into privilege. The invisible struggles are everywhere. Tired clerks, elderly recyclers, young professionals stuck at home. These aren't isolated cases. They're symptoms of a system that burns people out. The city shines, but it's powered by exhaustion. The price of the skyline is paid in human lives. Meet May, a single mother living in the bustling district of Sham Shui Po, one of Hong Kong's most densely populated neighborhoods. Her days begin before sunrise and end long after the city's neon lights have faded. May's home is a subdivided flat, barely 100 square feet, where she and her two young children share every moment and every corner. There's no privacy, just a constant closeness that is both comforting and confining. Every inch of space is precious. Bunk beds stacked high, a folding table that doubles as a desk and dining area, and bags of belongings hanging from every available hook. Even the walls seem to close in, but May makes it a home. To provide for her family, May juggles two demanding jobs. By day, she's a cleaner in the gleaming towers of Central, scrubbing floors and wiping windows. By night, she becomes a dishwasher in a busy restaurant, her hands raw from hours in hot water. She polishes the glass of a world she'll never truly enter, then returns home to the noise and exhaustion of her tiny apartment. The city's luxury is always just out of reach, a reminder of the gap between her world and theirs. May only sees her children in the early morning, sharing hurried breakfasts and gentle hugs. At night, a kind neighbor tucks them into bed, reading stories May wishes she could tell herself. Her greatest fear is falling ill. For May, a single sick day means lost wages, unpaid bills, and the threat of not making rent. There's no safety net, just the hope that her strength will hold out. May dreams of public housing, a place with a real kitchen, sunlight streaming through the windows, and the dignity of space to call her own. It's a simple wish, but for her, it means everything. She's been on the waiting list for over 6 years, watching as hope flickers with every letter from the housing authority. Each year, the wait grows longer, but she refuses to give up. May's story is not unique. Thousands of women like her work tirelessly in low-wage jobs, keeping Hong Kong's heart beating while their own dreams are put on hold. They sacrifice everything for their children's future, hoping that one day, their sons and daughters will have opportunities they never did. Every homework session, every family photo, is a testament to their love and determination. Their resilience is breathtaking. They don't want pity or charity, just a fair chance to build a better life, to be seen and heard in a city that often overlooks them. Their voices may be quiet, but their struggles are real and ongoing. Behind every tired face is a story of courage and hope. These women are the invisible backbone of Hong Kong, rising before dawn and working long after dark, holding up the city with their strength and sacrifice. Why don't tourists see this side of Hong Kong? Because you're not meant to. Tourism is a curated performance. Skyline views, giant Buddha, night markets. You're guided to the highlights, shielded from the city's struggles. The MTR whisks you past real neighborhoods. Hotels insulate you from the street. Tour guides tell a story of success, not hardship. The darker realities aren't on the itinerary. It's bad for business. On vacation, you want escape, not uncomfortable truths. It's easy to see poverty as local color, not systemic failure. We see what we want, filter out the rest. The two Hong Kongs remain separate. Tourists see wonder, locals live the grind. The city's beauty is real, but so is the struggle beneath the surface. Should you visit Hong Kong? Absolutely, but go with your eyes open. Be a traveler, not just a tourist. A traveler seeks to understand, to see the whole picture, the good and the bad. Walk off the main roads, eat at a family-run Dai Pai Dong, watch life in a local park. Notice the details, laundry on bamboo poles, families sharing a tiny table. Empathy is your most important tool. See the cleaner in your hotel as a person, not just a uniform. Understanding the struggle deepens the city's beauty. The skyline becomes a monument to resilience, not just wealth. The city's energy is the lifeblood of millions striving and enduring. You start to see the soul of the city, not just its face. The real Hong Kong is more than a postcard. It's a story of survival and hope. The soul of Hong Kong isn't in its towers, it's in its people, in cramped apartments, in the steam of dim sum, in the determination of someone like May. The Lion Rock spirit resilience forged under pressure. This spirit makes the city special, but it shouldn't be required just to survive. Strength doesn't excuse injustice. When we learn the whole story, we honor the people who live it. We replace caricature with complex reality. It's an act of respect. I see you, all of you. This place isn't just a backdrop, it's someone's home. Look for the other city, everywhere you travel. There's always a story behind the glittering facade. Be curious, be compassionate. The most beautiful view is the one that shows the whole human truth. Hong Kong is a city of contrast, light and shadow, wealth and struggle. To ignore one side is to misunderstand the whole. The people deserve to be seen in all their complexity and spirit. Thank you for looking past the neon and into the heart of the matter. The world is full of hidden stories. If we look, we learn about ourselves and our world. It starts with empathy. Next time you see a perfect picture, ask, what's outside the frame? Who's missing from the story? These questions turn a trip into a profound experience. They connect us to our shared humanity. Keep asking, keep exploring, keep your heart open. The real story is always worth it. Stay curious, stay engaged. There's always more to the story.